Hey guys, Mouse FPV. So in today's video, we were going to do something a little bit different. We were going to do a build guide, not really a build guide, but just a build video of the new FPVCycle Prototype 5. And so my first digital build, moving some parts over from my old TBS Source 1v3. And so I'm putting this thing together, and there is a, it came with a pouch. Like when you go to IKEA, you get a pouch of assorted nuts and bolts and fasteners and such as. And so there were some press nuts in there that I had to install, and as I'm installing these things, they're all like pulling through sideways and stripping out completely. And so we'll cut to that in the video here in a second. But that ended up with me spending, I don't know, probably 5 hours on this build, when really it should have just been a, I don't know, hour and a half build, moving a couple of parts over, soldering some stuff up. And so the camera cage was also a little bit difficult to put together, and we'll go over that too. So instead of doing a full build video, I will just sort of cut into some of the fun parts, and then we'll go over a little bit of the quad itself and a first flight after I got a quick slider tuned in front of my house. I took it out and maidened it. Flies great frame. And so yeah, here's the here is me struggling with the press nuts pretty frustratingly, and then after a couple of hours realizing that in my box I got a second set of them that was significantly better. It was not in the included fasteners, it was sort of off to the side, just thrown into my packaging, and I didn't really put two and two together at first until I tried to use one, and it fit completely perfectly. It sat right away after I'd already stripped out a bunch. The problem is it didn't come the second package that was the thicker black ones that you'll see in the video. Only came with 9, which is enough for the arms and the camera plate, but not enough for the GoPro mounts. So I'm still using the crappy silver ones. But here's me making an idiot of myself here. And I guess not necessarily making an idiot of myself. It's those shouldn't have been shipped. And we'll talk more about that in a minute. But for now, here is some of the highlights of the build. I bet you I can use that to pull these through. Yep. So all we're doing here is installing the press nuts, which is a pain in the butt. I really wish these came pre-installed. Is that in? Doesn't look in. Watch me crack this. I'm gonna be so irritated at myself if I crack this. It's not pulling it straight and it's stripping the screw. This is the thrill divine. Before, my TP3 came with the press nuts already in. I've never had to do this, so it's kind of a pain in the ass, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. And the problem is it's gotta come in the proper way. I think I just stripped it. Like, man, that is not great. That is not sweet. I don't love that at all. Like, it's not flush, right? So maybe I gotta go tighter. Let me watch a little bit of Bob's video and see what he's doing. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Of course, I have the exact amount of press nuts I need. I got a little package of something extra for hardware. I'm really hoping that I can find where it went and that it's press nuts. Here. give me. That's exactly what it is. It's a random extra bag of press nuts. So this tells me this is a known problem. This just came, like this didn't come in the package. This just came separate. And the fact that these are here means that these don't fit right and people have issues. Boom, another one stripped. Another one stripped. Another one stripped. Not gonna lie, this sucks. This part of the process is not cool. Not a fan. Not into it. Like, I'm just looking at it. This is not in all the way. This one's not in all the way. None of these are going in all the way. None of these are going in all the way. What am I doing wrong? I'm sick of this. This is garbage. This sucks. Like, I don't know if the camera's picking this up, but like, look how not, like, bang, not flat, bang, not flat, bang, not flat. And trying to pull them flat, I'm stripping screws, man. Like, what do you do about that? You know? What am I supposed to do about this? Oh my god, the black ones work perfect. The black ones are literally perfect. Why? Why do they even come with these silver ones? The silver ones are dog shit. Silver ones are literal dog shit. That's great. That fit perfectly. What the hell are these silver ones even for? Why were those included? Why were those silver ones included? They suck. They literally fucking suck. Why? That was the easiest thing ever. Why? What? Oh my god, seriously? My balls here, Bobby. Alright guys, welcome back. I'm sure that was as fun for you as it was for me. It was not fun putting those press nuts in, but beyond that, the rest of the build went together really easily. It's really a great frame, really easy to build in, super sturdy, really thick arms. I ended up putting these little TPU shoes at the end. They only weigh about 1.5 grams each. They just barely cover the tips, and so I just didn't want to splinter the carbon, especially since I don't know when he'll ramp back up production on these and when I'll be able to get arms, and splintering the carbon's never good. The front camera cage was a little bit tough to put together. It's not that big a deal. You really only have to do it once, and it looks like it's going to be a decent amount of protection. And it's nice and narrow. And the only thing I'll say is I do have some of this like horse blinders in view. Not a lot, only a little, but I can see them through the front camera. The build overall is nice and narrow, super sturdy. It's like the bottom plate. It's really thin, but somehow it feels like the whole thing's being held together. But it's nice. It's like a hardwood table is really the only way I can describe it. Tuning it's been great so far. I just put a quick slider tune on it. It's got, I was able to push the P gains really high because my P to D gain ratio was really low, and so when you can get your D gain low in relation to your P, when you get D term limited by pushing your PIDs up, you can really get your D gain up there, and the quad fly is great. It's super responsive. The only thing I'll say, in the middle of the build, it's a little bit tight. The middle standoffs are a little narrower than I'd like. Sounds like they did that to keep the weight down. So it's a fair compromise. These things are just flying compromises, but I ran my rear motors on the inside of there, the capacitors in there, my Ghost Atto receivers in there, all the wiring from the Vista to the main flight controllers in there, so kind of a lot going on, but it all fit nicely. You know, adding the electronics on, it was nice and spacious, and it was great to build on. So here is a quick video that I took, and quick maiden flight footage. I hope you enjoy it.
thrill divine. What's more, this never happened before. What matters deeper when this is that once in a lifetime. We'll have this moment forever, but never, never again. Never, never. This is that once